Welcome to Tri-West High School boys basketball. Today we have the West Lafayette Red Devils against the Tri-West Bruins. Here with Connor Ross, I'm Coach Justin Spears. Lane Gibbs up in the booth, Landon Hoffman over here on the camera. We got a full crew today. This promises to be a great game today here, Connor. West Lafayette comes in on the season at 3-2. Both their losses, though, were to McCutcheon, who has a really good program this year. They coming off an 81-41 win over Crawfordsville last night, and they are led by a bevy of players. What do you think we're going to see tonight from this West Lafayette team?
I think we'll see a lot of points scored, hopefully a very close game, very competitive. Should be fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. From what we've seen with West Lafayette, they've got a variety of different scorers at the disposal here. They were point guard Drew Whitlock had 15 points last night against Crawfordsville. Benny Speaker had 6 assists. Ben Worth had 19 points. And then the big guy they got down low, Kivo, he had 13 points and 11 rebounds. So I think the Bruins, who we're going to talk about here in just a second, coming into the season on 2-0. You got to feel really good about the start there under first-year coach Tommy Strine. They get the big win last night up at Frankfort. But this by far is going to be the best test that they've had.
Oh, yeah. West Lafayette is one of the best teams probably in 3A. They have been very competitive this year. Oh, there's 2 losses, of course, to McCutcheon. There only 2 losses this season, and McCutcheon is a very good program.
Yeah, absolutely. Very athletic. We're watching them for the first time here live in person warm up. Very athletic, very big. You know, you got a little bit bigger school with the 3A school. So, yeah, this is going to be a really good test for the young Bruins this year to kind of see where they're really at. From what we've seen so far, Tri-West likes to use their depth, right?
Yes.
They like to get after it. They like to put a lot of on-ball pressure in that defense. They'll pick you up full court. They'll pick you up three-quarter court. So it'll be really interesting to kind of see, can they stick to their game plan tonight, or will they have to adjust to this West Lafayette team? So a couple of keys that I had written down for this game tonight. You know, first thing I keep saying tonight, we're here at 1:30 in the afternoon, right? Last time we were with you guys, just a rocking environment against Western Boone. Packed the stands, a lot of great things going on. You're playing this 1:30 game on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit more dead in the gym. Both teams are coming off of a back-to-back, right? This is the second game of a back-to-back.
Yes.
So how are the legs feeling, that kind of thing. You're going to have to generate your own energy, right? So that's one thing. Number 2, can they face this challenge, right? How will they face this challenge? It's going to be really interesting to see early on, right, how they can match that athleticism and talent level that West Lafayette brings to the table today. And then finally, you know, after all that, as a coach, what we would always say is, yeah, you got to scout the other team. You have to know their strengths and weaknesses. But at the end of the day, you have to execute your stuff, right?
You
so what do you expect to see in that regard?
I think that both teams will be very, very competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we're going to come out and see the Bruins try to execute their stuff, run their stuff. Don't let the big guy from West Lafayette take out some of your keys, spread the floor, just kind of execute what you've been working on, and then let the chips fall where they may. So we're really excited for a great game today. We're about 10 minutes away from tip here. We're going to step aside for a break. We'll be back with intros and the anthem here in just a little bit on the Tri-West Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Tri-West High School as we get set for tonight's matchup between the West Lafayette Red Devils and the Tri-West Bruins. We are about a minute away from team introductions and the anthem, so we will turn it over to our PA addresser, Mr. David Smith.
Campuses are tobacco and smoke-free. The concession stand is located in the northwest lobby of the gymnasium. Please visit for all your eating and drinking needs. The restrooms are located out in the lobby next to the concession stand. Again, we welcome everyone to Tri-West High School. At this time, will everyone please stand and remove your hats as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly standing. And rock is red among birds, singing can't move through the night. And our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Tri-West High School to the Pregame Gymnasium for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting West Lafayette Red Devils and your Tri-West Bruins. First, the starters for the Red Devils. Number 2, Drew Whitlock. Number 3, Benny Speaker. Number 5, Henry Cumulus. Ben Worth. And number 5, Pedro Hilaire. And now, Tri-West fans, get on your feet to meet tonight's starters for your Tri-West Bruins. One goal, wearing number 4, a sophomore, Ryan Miller. And another card, wearing number 10, a 6'1" sophomore, Jackson Harris. A junior, wearing number 11, David Murphy. A senior, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, wearing number 1, Carolyn Davis. And the big man in the middle, standing 6 feet 8 inches tall, a senior, number 20, Wes Wall. Your Bruins are coached by first-year head coach, Tommy Stride.
All right, so there are your starting lineups for tonight. West Lafayette, Umalis, Worth, and St. Hilaire. The Bruins going with their same five: Dakin, Miller, Parrish, Murphy, and Ward. Connor, I'm ready for this one, buddy. It ought to be good.
This will be a blast. Here we go. Two big guys going to start this one off, 6'10 and 6'8. Here we go.
Just about set for the tip here. The two big guys going to go up for it.
And we are away. Parrish going to bring it out, get it to Miller. Going to bring it. Back to Paris. West. Paris again. He's going to try to bring it in. He's going to bring it inside. Miller, step in and out.
Nice move there, just couldn't quite get the finish. Kind of interesting to see what Tri-West was doing offensively there. Maybe pull the big guy out away from the bucket a little bit.
And West gets it away.
Yeah, great job by Wes Ward getting around that there, fronting that.
Miller to West, to Dakin. He's going to bring it in. Step back, in and out. Dakin gets it back. Gets to Caden. He's going to bring it. Step three. Off. Back to Miller. To Dakin for three. Bang!
Yeah, nice to see that one drop. They kind of struggled there a little bit. Really encouraging, though, to see them hit the offensive glass, getting some of those rebounds there, getting a couple extra chances.
Gonna get to the big guy here in the middle. Gonna get it back to Whitlock, who's gonna get it stolen by Miller.
Yeah, you could tell St. Hilaire was not real thrilled with that pass. There was kind of
Paris, it's in! Bruins starting off hot here.
Little ball pressure here. Looks like they were running a trap. Now, that's something that I talked about in the Western Boone game right there. You're going to put ball pressure on them. You're going to pick them up three-quarter court. You got to move your feet. You can't get cheap hand fouls that far away from the basket.
That's going to get out to Whitlock here. He's going to take it over the mid-court line. Miller on him. And he about lost it. Going to step. He's going to get it to Speaker. In and out. And a foul.
Great job there by Wes Ward. Getting position, getting his body in front of the big guy, drawing the foul. Really well done there by Wes.
The foul was on St. Hilaire. Dakin's going to bring it out. Miller's going to bring it out here. He is guarded by Whitlock. Going to get it back to Callan. He's going to flip it. Miller for three. Bang!
Great start here by the Bruins. Get a couple threes to drop, hit the offensive glass. They're playing well on defense. It's a good start.
And a foul. Fouls on Dakin.
That's a smart move there by Whitlock.
Oh, yeah.
He's a junior. He's probably seen some games. He knows, hey, my team's down 8-0 right now. I got to get something going to the basket. Shooting jump shots. There's no 8-point shot. You just drive the basket, get the contact, get the line. Sometimes seeing the ball go in the bucket will get you guys going a little bit.
Makes his first basket. Whitlock to shoot a second. In and out. St. Hilaire gets the rebound. He's going to bring it back. He loses it. And it goes back to Speaker. He's going to flip it. Stolen by Miller. He's going to bring it down the court. He's going to get it to Blakely. He's going to flip it to West. Ward brings it in. Oh, foul.
Yeah, great shot fake there by Wes. He did a nice job getting his guy off the ground, going right around him, going straight line to the basket.
Foul is on Speaker. Ward will shoot free throws. Ward makes his first as St. Hilaire subs out.
Yeah, up to this point, the Bruins are doing a good job on defense, rotating in the half court, frustrating the Red Devils, getting into their offense.
And he makes his second one. Bruins up 10-1 here. Great game right now for them. Whitlock now back to Worth. He about lost it. Get the Speaker. Gets back to Worth to Whitlock. Tries to bring it in. In and out. Ward with the rebound. Stolen back by Worth. Gets it and gets it in there.
That was a nice strong finish there by Umulis. He went straight up after getting the rebound, took the contact, and got it to go.
Miller will bring it out here. Gonna flip it to Blakely. Miller gets it back, hits it toward to Murphy, who cuts it. Bounce stolen there. Blakely brings it in. Jump up two. Off. Speaker will bring it out. Worth to Whitlock. Gets it to Worth, who's going to pass it inside. And that's off of Murphy's back. And he gets a steal. And blocked. But a foul.
Yeah, that's a really good take there by Kate. He did a nice job of sticking with that play, knowing he was going to get chased down. Went straight up, got the contact, got to the line.
Number 11, Murphy.
As Murphy's going to take his free throws here. First one bounces out.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 13, Parker Henderson.
As Wes Ward checks out for Parker Anderson coming in. Another big guy. Gonna try to hold down this 11-3 lead here for the Bruins. Whitlock.
Bruins look like they're going to a little bit of a 1-3-1 zone here.
To Whitlock, who's going to shoot. And he drilled it.
That was from way outside. And that's what you want to do against the zone. You know,
Yeah.
You can knock down a couple of shots, you'll get a team out of a zone real quick.
Paris going to get it to, now back to Anderson, who's going to lose the ball.
Right idea there. It was just a little slow developing. Good job by the Red Devils getting their hands in the passing lane.
Flip it to Whitlock here. Guarded by Blakely. Brings it in. Guarded. And basket. Murphy going to bring it down. Spin move. Flips it. And they call it travel on Caden.
Yeah, last couple of minutes here, the Red Devils have really settled down. They're being patient on offense. They're breaking us down off the dribble. Both times they scored last time down the court, they've broken the defense down, found the open guy underneath for the layup. TWHS going to have to slow down a little bit, take their time, be patient on offense.
They got to just do what they did earlier and just try to take all of West Lafayette's players out of the game here. So Worth will take it here. Gets it. Step three. Off. Anderson gets it to Miller, who gets it, flips it to Blakely, who gets it to Anderson. He's double guarded. Back to Blakely. Paris. Paris guarded by Worth. Both number 10s going at it. Paris steps, he looks, he shoots, in and out. Ward gets it. Ward misses it. Worth will pick it up here.
It was a nice job of resetting the offense. Coach Strine called out a set. They got resettled, ran it, just couldn't execute.
Step 3, in and out. And a foul called
That's
on
2 on him
St.
now.
Hilaire against Wes Ward.
Yeah, and you can see Coach Van Arsdale for West Lafayette's not going to let him pick up a 3rd foul this early in the game.
He's checked down and gone to the bench here. See what West Lafayette can do without him. Paris going to try to take this. He got heavily, and Blakely about loses out of bounds. Gets it to West. Gets it back to him. Going to bring it in. Going to get to Paris, who loses out of bounds, but it's touched by West Lafayette last, so it's Bruins ball once again.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Bruins. They're doing a nice job of cutting in the cutting lanes. They're just a little bit off on getting the pass down into them.
Miller going to take a 3. Step. Bang! Another 3 for the Bruins. They have
Yeah, you don't ever
great
leave
with
the
those.
ball like that.
As he's going to flip it. Whitlock, in and out. He get back to Speaker, who works from the logo again. In and out again. Ward gets the rebound. Oh, Miller takes it to Blakely, who gets it to Paris, who gets it back to Ward. He's going to look. He stays calm, gets it back to Miller, back to Ward. Another 3, in and out. As Whitlock will take this one out, guarded by Blakely.
That's a good look there by Tri-West. Just didn't get it to drop. Let's finish off this quarter strong with a good defensive stop here. Nickel and dimer right there. That far away. Just trying to put a little ball pressure on.
Fouls on Ryan Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Going to get it here to Whitlock. Guarded by Blakely with about 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Whitlock. Guarded very heavily by Blakely. Flips it. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, step up. It's an air ball. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a really good first quarter for the Bruins. You know, they came out hot, hit a couple outside shots, really opened things up. You could see in the half-court set when they were running their stuff, there were cutting lanes that were open. They're pulling out the Red Devils away from the basket, making them having to guard out on the perimeter. If they're patient, work the ball, I think they're going to find some stuff open down low. You got the big guy out of the game now. That's certainly going to help moving forward here in the second quarter. Kind of gave up some stuff there a little bit. Pretty encouraging that they held their own on the boards. I don't know what the numbers were. I know they gave up a couple of offensive rebounds down here to the Red Devils, but for the most part, they were able to compete on the offensive and defensive boards, which is a good sign.
They've been fair. I'm impressed by them. They've played tough with these guys. They're leading pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to be happy anytime you win a quarter. You're up 14-8. Coach is probably over there telling them, hey, just be patient, run our stuff, be smart with the defensive pressure, don't pick up cheap fouls so far away from the basket. But other than that, you got to be really pleased with that first quarter.
3 more to go, though. They got to try to hold on here. We get going here in the second. As West Lafayette will take this one out. Whitlock to take this one out. Guarded by freshman Daniel Thomas. Going to give this back to Whitlock, who was just trying to make anything happen here. He's looking. He's going to step. No good.
Hey, that was a nice job there by Kellen Dickin. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get that rebound, but he was able to tip it over to a teammate.
In and out. Hit off the rim. 3-point shot for Whitlock. It's in.
Yeah, there's Whitlock. He's going to get going at some point. He had 15 points last night against Crawfordsville. You know he can score.
Staken's going to take this one back to Miller. Get to Ward. Gets it. Count the basket and one. Oh! Count it.
That's a tough call. It's one of the hardest calls to make in basketball is the charge block call. It's bang, bang. Obviously, the West Lafayette fans think he was set. Ref saw it a little bit different. He gets the M1.
As there's some conversation about what they're going to call. And it's going to be a...
Yeah, for some reason they're calling that on the floor. I don't know how they got that out of the call, but foul will go against West Lafayette at least.
Fouls will be off, yes, off West Lafayette. Miller going to get to Ward. Get it to Daniel Thomas, who's going to bring it in. Count that basket and one.
Great finish by Daniel Thomas. Really solid take. Went up, took the contact, and scored.
The freshman making a point here.
Yeah, I want to point out something, too, for those of you that are watching at home. On that last offensive set that West Lafayette had Whitlock did a great job. One of the things you always want to do against a team that's playing a lot of ball pressure is go back door, right?
Yes.
If they're playing up high on you and tight, go back door. They didn't get a score on it, but it's just something to kind of watch. If Tri-West continues to pressure, watch for backdoor cuts by the Red Devils.
As another step three, and that one is blocked by Ward, who can take it and dunk it.
Big man throwing it down.
And they're going to call a foul on Paris there against Worth. But Wes Ward with a block, or not a block, a dunk, to make this score 19-11.
Yeah, Wes is getting him jacked up on that. That'll get your blood going.
You get the students into it, it'll be a tough one. Worth going to try to get it. He's going to flip it in and out. Rebounded by Steffi. He's going to get to Whitlock. Guarded by freshman Daniel Thomas. Brandon Anderson tries to block it. Worth for three. In and out. Hit the rim again. Their threes have just not been falling today. Murphy gets it to Dakin, who brings it in. And he gets it! It is 21-11. West Lafayette better start thinking about calling some timeouts here.
Yeah, right now West Lafayette looks a little flat. I don't know if they've been taken out of the game by their big guy getting those fouls, or if just the ball pressure of Tri-West is taking them out of their stuff. But they look a little flat right now. Now, Tri-West, again, has to be careful not to get too many of these ticky-tack fouls. You want to keep the ball pressure up, but be smart about it.
Watch fouls and then just try to focus in on winning. Worth, drive up two. In and out, rebounded by Anderson. Gets to Ryan Miller, and that's out on Worth.
Nice job there of jumping the passing lane by Worth. He saw that pass coming, was able to get out there, deflect it, and slow down the transition.
Yes. Tried to maybe get was trying to maybe get lucky there and try to get the ball back, but it's not on him. Daniel Thomas going to take this one.
Red Devils gone to a 2-3 zone right here. So anytime you're facing a 2-3 zone, you want 3 out, 2 in. Usually somebody like Parker Anderson here at the top of the key.
Miller for three. Bang! Once again, another three for the Bruins. And they're up by 13.
Yeah, just like what we said before, when the Red Devils hit a 3 against our 1-3-1, one of the quickest ways to get a team out of a zone is to knock down some outside shots.
Step, and it's that, and one.
Yeah, that was a nice take there by Speaker. He just broke down his defender, went in, threw it off the glass, got the contact there.
And the referee's going to talk here.
Yeah, Coach Strine asked him a question about something. Might have been a scoring. I think they want to make sure they scored this last bucket by Miller as a 3.
So we are all fine here. So one shot for Benny Speaker. Trying to make this a 10-point game here. He got it. About 5 minutes to go here. Bruins are up by 10. As Murphy takes it, he's going to be guarded heavily by Steffi. Getting it to Dakin. To Miller. Corner 3. It was blocked.
Yeah, that was a little set that they tried to run there. Got a good open look in the corner, just couldn't quite execute.
He falls. And they're going to call a travel against the Red Devils. And Benny Speaker.
Now this will be interesting to see if West Lafayette stays in the 2-3 zone with Ward coming back in. You can already kind of see where he's set up here at the elbow. Again, you probably want a 3 out, 2 in, maybe a baseline runner, somebody flashing up high. Yes. You always want to make a zone have to rotate. The ball moves faster than the man, so you always want to try to make the zone rotate.
Ward going to get to Dakin. He's going to take another look for a 3. It is in! Another 3!
Yeah, that's it exactly right there. They get the ball into Ward at the elbow. He looks opposite. You always want to look opposite when you get it in on the elbow. Look opposite. Dakin's right open on the 3.
He gets Steffi, who's going to try to do something here. As that's blocked by Ward, but Steffi ends up getting the rebound. Going to bring it in, and he gets the basket. Bruins up by 11 to 4 to play in the second quarter. They have been looking great today. Coming off of that 79-43 win last night versus Frankfurt, as Dakin takes another shot and makes it.
Another great thing that Wes Ward did right there. He caught the ball at the elbow, and if you were watching at home, he kept the ball high.
Yeah. The shot blocked there. Paris going to step, look for 3. Off the rim. Rebound, though, possibly for the Bruins. And that is Bruins ball.
Yeah. So Wes catches the ball here at the elbow, and he keeps it high, and you can tell he was looking opposite again, but he did a real good job of not bringing the ball down. That's one of the worst things you can do when you're a big guy and you catch the ball is to drop it down low to where the defender is. I
am shocked West Lafayette has not taken a timeout yet. They need to, at this point, to try to stop any momentum that Tri-West has. So Miller's going to take this over the midcourt line. He is guarded by Springer.
Oh,
Dakin, wide open 3 again.
Nope.
Not going to fall that time.
Yeah, that's all right, though. That was a good look, good clean look there by the Bruins.
So you get to Steffi here. Looks. He's going to try to get anything. On to Speaker. And they're not calling that travel. Worth is guarded by, well, now it's back to Worth. Guarded by Daniel Thomas. And they now lost it. Gets it to Benny Speaker. As now the crowd's getting in. Worth going to look and try to get anything. Falls in and out. Rebound. Blocked by Ward. And they're going to call a goaltending there.
They give up the goaltend there, but Connor, I want to point out something there on that set, like Tri-West on their defense. They cut the court in half.
Yes.
Almost every pass that West Lafayette had right there was on one side of the court, and that's one of the great things you always want to coach on team defense is cutting off the court.
And Thomas lost it out of bounds. As now the students are really getting into it here. So this will be brought out here by Speaker, guarded by Ryan Miller. Senior on a sophomore. Ward tries to get it back. Unsuccessful though. Gonna look, gonna take a three, and he hits it.
Yeah, that was much needed there for West Lafayette. They needed something to go in.
Miller, guarded by Volt, brings it step three for Daniel Thomas, and he drills it. Bruins have been raining threes here today.
Yeah, nice driving kick there. A little bit of poise there by the freshman to knock that one down. He's trying to get the Bruin Den energized.
And they're going to call a foul against Samuel Steffi of West Lafayette. And
this is a key moment right here in the game. A minute 26 left in the first half. Bruins have a double-digit lead. They can get another bucket here and push this thing a little bit closer to 15, 16 points before half. That'll be huge coming out of the start of the third quarter.
Absolutely. Dakin going to swing this thing around, going to flip it to Ryan Miller, who will get it to Wes, who will try to do anything here. Miller, and that is stolen back by Miller. Daniel Thomas, another wide open three. Bang once again. Bang, bang, bang.
Another great idea. Had a little bit of weave action up top. Tried to hit a cutter, didn't work. Kicked it out to Thomas for the three.
Call a foul there against the Bruins.
And there again, that's just another smart move by a veteran player in Whitlock. He knows his team needs points.
Yes.
He just puts his head down, goes to the basket. No one slides over to take the charge. He gets the contact. Now he's shooting 2 free throws.
These free throws could be huge later in this game. Bruins up by 14 though, so it is an interesting task as he's going to make his first one. Makes his second here as Ryan Miller going to take it. There's about 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Dakin flip, and they will call a foul against West Lafayette there.
Yeah, and Dakin does the same thing, right? I mean, all he did was bring the ball down the court. He catches the ball at the wing. Nobody stops him. Straight line drive to the basket. Get the contact. You're shooting 2.
So Dakin will shoot some shots here. Let's see if he can make these. Gets his first, so the Bruins are now up by 13. As Murphy comes back in, replaces Jackson Paris. And he gets his second one.
Coach Strine going to steal a little bit of a break here, get Dakin on the bench, bring it in. Ryan Dean. Sorry, Eric Dean.
Worth going to flip it here. And it hit the rim, no good. Wood's going to argue for it. Jump ball possession, which would go to the Bruins.
Yeah, sorry about that, Connor. That's a nice job by the Red Devils there. They get the ball down on the block, turn and look opposite, much like I was talking about in the zone earlier. Guy on the opposite side of the block is open. They just couldn't get the score.
Miller going to take it. They're going to call a foul.
Player control foul number 20, West Wall.
As Speaker will bring this one out. Parker Anderson's going to check back in here to replace Ward.
Bruins have done a nice job so far taking care of the ball. They haven't had too many turnovers.
Whitlock brings it. There's just about 10 seconds left to play in the half. He's going to have to do something here to try to at least put something up and try to get the points. He's going to look. And they will call a foul against Whitlock. 7 seconds to go. And timeout Bruins.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. Normally if a guy's standing there dribbling like that with someone guarding him, they'll count it out. It looked like Whitlock moved a little bit there to break that count, but the ref clearly didn't see it that way. He got him with the 5 second. So here again we are, 7 seconds. Tri-West still has a possession here on that turnover. Coach is probably over there drawing up some kind of a special play. Probably going to take it down here in about 3 or 4 seconds, maybe get a high ball screen.
High ball, yep.
Yeah, this is something we see a lot in these types of situations. You get your point guard with the ball, get someone like West to set a high ball screen, pick and roll, maybe look opposite for someone open for a wide open look.
So Thomas will bring this one out here. About 7 seconds, so they're going to have to get something quick and then fast. Miller gets it in here. 5, 4, 3. Miller's going to put something up. He's going to look. He's going to fire to Dakin. Dakin has to put something up. Oh, hit the rim. No good. At the half, Bruins will lead 37-23. They've played lights out so far.
Yeah, great first half there. I think the Bruins did a nice job of asserting themselves. You know, when I go back and I look at the keys to the first half here, energy, right?
Yes.
Brought the energy. The defense was there. West gets the breakaway dunk, gets the crowd going. We got a couple threes to go down by Daniel Thomas. That kind of helped get the crowd energized as well. Certainly the Bruins did a great job of facing the challenge here that West Lafayette's bringing to the table, and they executed, right? So first half, I think you can put check marks to all 3 keys. So as Connor said, we're up 37-23 at the half. We're going to step away for a break. We'll be back here in just a few minutes on the Tri-West Sports Network. Welcome back to Tri-West High School. We're at the half. The Tri-West Bruins lead the West Lafayette Red Devils by a score of 37-23. Bruins were led in the first half there by Kellen Dakin with 12 points, and Daniel Thomas had 8 off the bench, including 2 big threes from the corner down here. As we look forward to the second half, it's really going to be important to see, can Tri-West sustain the energy that they brought in the first half. They did a great job on ball guarding, breaking West Lafayette down on the offensive end. Like I said, they really extended them out, had some passing lanes open, did a great job with ball rotation. When West Lafayette went in their 2-3 zone, Bruins did a nice job getting it to the high post, looking opposite, finding some open shots. You got to be patient, move the ball against the zone. Now it'll be interesting to see if and when West Lafayette brings the big man back, how that will affect things. He was pretty ineffective there in the first half, getting 2 quick fouls there. So all in all, I think if you're Coach Strine and the staff, you got to feel really good about having a 14-point lead coming into the second half here. So yeah, we ought to look forward to a really good second half. I think, West Lafayette's going to bring a lot of energy. They're going to try to scrap and claw their way back into this thing. So it's going to be really important for Tri-West to have good ball security here in the second half. Be strong with the ball, shorten up your passes, make good, smart passes. Don't try to gamble, hit big shots, just be methodical, execute, and I think we can walk away here with a win tonight. So we'll be back here in 1 minute for the start of the second half. All right, we're just about set here for second half action. Both teams are making their way back out on the court. Looks like it's going to be West Lafayette's ball to start here, and it does look like all 5 original starters are back on the court for both teams as we get set for third quarter action here.
Start with Speaker taking us out here. Give me to Whitlock. Guarded by Miller. The main key here is for West Lafayette to try to get back in this game. As St. Hilaire.
Looked like West Lafayette got away with a little bit of travel there. Worth caught the ball on the wing. Looked like he drug his foot.
Taken for 3. In and out.
Well, it was really good execution there by Tri-West in their first offensive set. Just couldn't get the ball to drop.
St. Hilaire gonna try to do something. He scores again. And already Strine will call a timeout.
Yeah, we already see the effect of the big man being back out on the floor. They get the ball to him down on the block. Easy finish. Nice job of establishing himself down low, using his body. Good finish there. Coach Strine calls a timeout to settle the guys down a little bit here. Coach Strine's probably over there talking to the guys a little bit, just kind of saying, hey, look, settle down, run our stuff. We've got a good, clean look there in our first offensive set. Communicate, talk on defense. Just settle them down a little bit here. You don't want this thing to get away from you real quick. You don't want West Lafayette to build up a lot of momentum.
So Paris will take this out, get it back to Miller. Bruins need to try to do something here because they do not need West Lafayette to get back into this game. Miller to Ward. And they found him.
That was really good execution there by the Bruins. They ran nice little ball screen action. West set that screen, dove hard. They got it down to him, got the contact. He's going to the line.
To the line for the Bruins, number 20, West. Ward.
backboard, gets the second one there.
So this will come out here to Speaker, who gets to Whitlock and gets it back to Whitlock. Worth guarded by Miller. Needs to do something here. Flips it. Speaker hit the rim. St. Hilaire and one.
Yeah, and that all started with over-rotation by the Tri-West defense. I think they over-rotated a little bit too much. Whitlock was able to kick the ball out to the wing where we had to try to scramble to recover. Good ball rotation, shot goes up. Big man gets the rebound in the M1.
And he makes that, so it's only an 8-point game now after a very, very good first half by the Bruins. They have
nice touch by the big man.
Struggled this third quarter here. And they will get their points, which Mac brings it back into an 8-point game, or a 10-point game now, which is what we need. Paris trying to guard against Whitlock. Trying to see to pull it up, and he makes it in there. So it's,
you can just tell West Lafayette's coming out with focus and determination in the second half.
Yes.
They're not going to go quietly.
Their coach has made some changes at halftime that have seemed to slow down this Bruin offensive attack. Just Dakin is going to take a three up, and it hits off. And now Worth is going to bring it down. Blocked, and they're going to call goaltending against West Ward.
Yeah, it was hard to tell if West grabbed that one off the backboard or not. We're kind of obscured by the rim there on that. That's his second goaltend tonight.
They call that? Oh, they call that goaltending, okay. So it's only a 6-point game now. The Bruins, they need to score some points to not allow West Lafayette to get into this game, as St. Hilaire has made a huge impact coming back from halftime. He sat the most the first half because of the fouls he had, and now he is currently dominating the second half by everything he does. Has they're going to call that foul on Worth there. So Ryan Miller will bring this one out. Get it to Daniel Thomas. Ward. Miller for three. Bang! That is just what they needed.
That's a big answer right there. Bruins really needed that. Kind of stemmed the tide here a little bit.
Worth. Now back to Whitlock. Guarded by Paris. Going to bring it. He's going to take his shot. Maybe a little bit of travel there as Speaker hits a three. Tri-West just needs to slow it down and be a bit more calm. And their defense has not been perfect, but neither has the offense the second half here. Ward going to try to do anything against the big man. Gets it to Miller, brings it in, flips it up, and a foul will be called.
Yeah, one of the things we used to always coach kids up on is, make the ref make a call, right? Ryan Miller does a great job right there of getting the ball, going hard to the basket. He knew he was going to take contact. He's just making the ref have to make a call there, and he gets it.
So Miller shooting his first, and he got it.
Number 2, Amari Blakely. Number 1, Dylan Dakin.
So Whitlock will bring this one out here, guarded by Miller, who gets blocked by St. Hilaire. Whitlock just trying to do anything, gets it to the big man over everyone, flips it back for three, in and out, rebounded by the Red Devils. Going to flip it up, and it is only a 5-point game now. It's Blakely, and they're going to call him out of bounds.
Bruins got caught in a switch down here. They had Ward on Whitlock. They tried to get it down low. This Speaker, I'm really impressed with him. He's playing hard today. He's hit a couple big threes here in the second half already.
This is the close game we were expecting. The first half did not show us this, but this second half has really, as another three hits off the rim as Dakin about loses it out of bounds again. Bruins will bring this one out. Dakin will try to get the flip. He flips it to Miller, who steps, gets it to Daniel Thomas. Underneath, in and out, rebounded by West Lafayette. Worth going to bring it, going to flip it. Hits the rim and bounces out. Miller with the rebound.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier about Miller getting the contact on the take to the bucket. You know, that time there, Daniel Thomas took the ball to the rim, but he was contorting his body so much that he didn't really go into contact.
In and out for Amir Blakely. And
30-second timeout.
Timeout West Lafayette.
Yeah, I mean, they've come out fighting here. You know, we're down to a 5-point lead here for Tri-West, and so they're going to have to try to find a way here to settle it down some, run their offense, be patient, look for good open buckets. Meanwhile, for the Red Devils, Coach Van Arsdale over there has probably got to be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far here in the second half. His guys have come out and really, you know, it's been decent execution, but really what it's been is they're just playing hard. They're flat out playing really hard here in the third quarter.
So here we go. It's only a 5-point game now. 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. As Worth going to try to do anything here, as he's going to flip it back to Speaker. Speaker guarded by the freshman Blakely, going to get it back to Whitlock, who has been deadly today, and he misses it, hits off the rim and Dakin gets the rebound. Dakin's going to look. He's going to get it back to Blakely, to Thomas, to Ward. West brings it in. He's going to try against the big man, and they're going to call a foul against St. Hilaire. How many does he have now?
West wanted that one. I don't know. I mean, he got it. It came a little late. There was probably contact there.
That is
Coach
his.
Van Arsdale can't believe that. That's 3 on his big
third,
guy.
Yeah, that's 3 on St. Hilaire. That's not what they needed today. As West makes his first. And Ward makes that one as well. So now, 7-point game, bit more manageable, but they really need to start getting a bit more defense.
Bruin did to get into it a little bit.
Blakely got really, really good here, trying to play some really good defense. They're going to call a foul on him, but he was playing very, very good there.
Yeah, whenever you're that far away from the basket, though, you got to watch your hands. Dead ball, you're screaming dead, your hands are up, you don't want to swipe at it, get a cheap foul.
So this will be taken out here by Whitlock. Now back to Worth, guarded by Miller. St. Hilaire moving it inside. Three-pointer, and he drills it. 2 minutes to go. It is only a 4-point game. Ward going to try to do anything here. Miller steps, hits off the rim. As Blakely doing really good here. As Ward gets out of bounds. And they're going to count the basket.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Wes stepped in front, tried to steal that ball, and when it got tipped free and went back to St. Hilaire, that left Ryan Miller down there to have to guard him. And he did all he could, but he's just too big and too strong.
As he can make it only a 1 point game here if St. Hilaire can push this one in. And it goes in and out. Rebounded by Ward. He's going to get it to Ryan Miller, who gets it to Jackson Paris. Gets it down. Step. Takes time. Ward takes it in. Going to flip it to Miller. Back to Wes, who just needs to be started with it. Back to Thomas. Takes it. Steps with the free throw line. Hits off the glass as now West Lafayette can go down and either tie the game or take the lead here. And they're going to take a three. Blocked by Ward.